Hey everybody, this is Andrew from the Edumetaverse, and I'm in ancient Egypt. I really wanted to show you today the work that goes into creating these worlds and to give you an understanding of what they contain, really, because I keep putting pictures up and stuff, and I was thinking, well, does anybody really, apart from the schools that are coming on board, does anybody really know the bigger picture what we're trying to do here? So it does seem like we're getting new schools coming in, and that's amazing, like almost on a weekly basis. But I wanted to explain it as a teacher's point of view because everybody involved in this project is a teacher and is an educator. Jess, in fact, here you can see is actually a real person. So what we're doing at the moment is going back to older frames like this one because we're working in frame VR at the moment and just tweaking. And I've just put a post up. It's like the Harbour Bridge, like you paint at the beginning of the Harbour Bridge. And by the time you've got to the end, you've got to start again all over from the back. And that's what it seems to be. There's always something new and something different that we can come back and fix. So ancient Egypt, as you're looking at here, is one of 100 different worlds that we've got. And you start to see it's taken 4 years to build an entire metaverse. There isn't a huge team. Like I said, we're just educators. But I think personally what we've built is quite unbelievable. And there are times I'm sort of looking at it thinking, did we do that? Yeah, there's a lot of sleepless nights. But just to show you around, I'm going around slowly now. This is just to give you an example of how the worlds work. This world in particular, like many of the others, it's very character driven. So what we want to do is not just give you a world and then all of a sudden like you've come in twice and that's the end of it. But what we're trying to do is to create content that will last you an entire term. So you could literally bring your class in here and you will never complete the amount of tasks that we put either in world or in our project-based learning packs. So for example, if I come in here and I'm in Nepti's scribe room and I open this link, teachers will get taken to a PBL book. And so here, this is a very shortened version. So we don't get all of our ideas nicked, but you get the idea here. So there's a couple of lessons in there. The actual main book has, I think it has, for this world in particular, it has like 12 different key lessons. And then I think so many different lessons that are hiding around the world. And in this world in particular, it is geared around what life would have been like in an Egyptian town. This one just happens to have a massive museum. So you can see as I'm just flying around here, I'm in God mode, which you call it God mode, which is just flying around mode, basically. Normally the students are just running around, so it's quite interesting to watch them running around on the floor. We have a marketplace here, so in this world in particular, it's very, very interactive. So we will get the students to create content, i.e. to work out what Egyptian people would have sold at the market, and to make that either on Canva or what have you, and then bring it into the actual market and sell it. So this on a market day, the students will all be in here trying to sell their wares, which is pretty interesting. So one of the taglines we've got is you don't just learn, just don't learn it, live it. And I guess that's probably a really good example of what I'm talking about there, how you live the learning. Now you might wonder why there's an airplane in here. That's because Jess, who you saw earlier, time travels. And in this one, she's actually come back to ancient Egypt as an explorer. And so she came on this airplane. So ignore the guns on it. We're taking them off. So in terms of detail and stuff like that, just to show you how much effort we put into all of these worlds, this is me flying around on Microsoft Flight Simulator, recreating Jess's flight over ancient Egypt. And this part of this one is how many buildings can you name? And that, if that's not geeky enough for you, I'm not sure what is. So there you go. And yeah, to put into perspective, this is, I think, number 9 of 100, which is insane, right? We have Mars, river systems, other planets, literacy worlds, numeracy worlds. We have a maths castle. If you'd like to know more, this is available now to all schools who'd like to buy in, or if you want to just come and have a look at what it's all about. Hopefully this gives you an idea. Yeah, come find us. We're ready when you are.